Hello everybody, welcome to this Wordify review video. In this video, I'm going to be telling you everything that you need to know about Wordify. As always, if you do have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'll also be leaving a discount link in the description so that you can always get your money's worth for Wordify. So Wordify is a WordPress hosting service which is used on the Google Cloud servers. So as you can see, you can basically host your WordPress site on this. So as you can see, we have our main dashboard. We've got the option to go to Sites, Team, Billing, Affiliate, Migrations, and Support, along with our profile in the bottom left. And then obviously a support channel in the bottom right. So as you can see, I've imported two websites here. If you hit add new site, you're able to import your specific sites. You want to put the name in, a temporary URL, as you can say .wordifysites.com. That is what it would be temporarily until you maybe move it to a domain or something like that. You can choose the location between Germany, UK, US, or Australia. And you can also select the type of site. So it will be a dev site, WP Infinity, WP Unity, or WP Unity Pro. You will obviously have to pay for a few of the plans. So dev site is the one that is completely free, and then you hit add site. Once you put in the site names, we're going to do 123, and the temporary URL will be 1029384, just a random string of numbers that nobody will have picked, and we hit add site. And then for the temporary URL, we're going to put hello opulent. There we are. And then hit add site. Now, this will add that site onto our main dashboard where we have our dev site. So once it's doing, it will prepare for an installation. It will tell us the amount of storage we've got for that website and then the location that we selected. But I've already got two going here. So we're going to go ahead and put edit. So once we've hit edit, we're able to change all of this information about the WordPress website. We have stuff like the overview. We're able to see whether we want it to auto-update. You select auto-updates or minor only. So if you want all of the updates to instantly come through, you hit this. But if you only want, the small updates, security fixes, bug patches, stuff like that, then you just hit minor only. Auto-update plugins, you can switch to on and off, and you can also do the same with auto-update themes, along with all of the information that you need here. Hosting gives you the option to do SFTP, PHP, domains, backups, or database. So under SFTP, this takes us to a page where we can look at all the host IP addresses and stuff like that, along with a password. I'm not going to show you that. If we go to PHP, you can look at the PHP version, which is hypertext pre-processing. You can basically go to the PHP config and look at all the different directives, the value of that specific directive. Obviously, the values will be different, measurements depending on what it is. So you've got stuff that is measured in size, you've got stuff that's not measured in size, you've got on and off, stuff like that, and then a little description as to what the directive is. Under domains, you can figure out with all of the domains that you've got. So if you wanted to, link it to your own website, you would hit create domain, and then you would obviously, it says you need to upgrade your plan, but you would hit confirm, and then it would allow you to create that to your thing as well. If we go to backups, this is where you create all of the backups of your websites and all of the information that you've got. As you can see, you can do automatic backups or you can do a manual backup by creating create backup, and then you will need to go confirm. And then it will say on the top right, the creation of this backup is now in progress, and then you'll have that a little bit later on. And then if you go to the database tab, you're able to look at your database manager. This will give you the username, the user, the name, and the password, and then you'll also be able to look at your database manager by hitting enable. And obviously it says click enable to install it, the specific plugin that you need, and then it also recommends disabling it when not in use so that it doesn't mess with things in the background. Under WordPress, you can go to config, themes, and plugins. So if we go to config, this allows us to create different configurations for our website. So for example, we have all of the different information here that we have. We have the authorization key, authorization salt, all of these different things, and the type of what they are, along with the actual value. And then you're able to delete them or you're able to edit them. It's very, very simple. You simply highlight this and you can delete it and you can change it to 1, 2, 3, whatever you need it to. If you have a different authorization key, if you've refreshed it, or if you want it to be something, similar, that's all you would need to do to import it. Under your themes, you're able to view all of the different themes that you can use for your specific website. As you can see, we've got 2021, 2023, 2022. Obviously, these are different versions, and then whether they've been enabled or whether they've been disabled. And then you can add different themes by hitting the add theme button, and then you're able to search for them as well. So if we put hello, So once you've searched for them, I've just put in the word hello. We have a load with the keyword hello in the title, and it will give us a load of different themes and templates for our website that we can use, along with their rating, so whether it's good or whether it's bad. Some of them will have 0%. This basically means that either it's incredibly bad or nobody has reviewed it at all. So don't be too taken aback by 0%, but anything with, a rough middle 30 or 40 is something you'd want to avoid. Anything 80, 90, 100 is definitely good and will suit your needs. And then under the plugin management tab, you're able to look at all the plugins. So as you can see, we've got Hello Dobby, and we've also got anti-spam, so people can't spam your website or spam your forms or spam it with a packet. So it's anything you really would spam a website with. And you're able to enable or disable these as you want. And you're also able to do a very, very similar search with this. And we're going to do type. Really doesn't matter what we actually put into the search box. It would obviously be something that you would want to put in, but just to show you what it looks like, you have advanced custom fields, a load of them, and you would literally just hit the add button and that would be imported once you've clicked confirm. Under the workflow tab, you have the option to clone your WordPress site. You simply put the cloning site name, the cloning URL, the name, and then the temporary URL, and similar to what we had earlier, you'd hit dev site if you have the free plan and then hit add site. And then you obviously have your billing tab, which you're able to upgrade, transfer, or delete. Under Teams, you're able to invite new users to your Wordify account. So you simply put add or invite new user, put the email of the user that you wish to invite along with their first name and last name, and then you can choose their permissions, whether you want them to be elevated or not. They can either be billing, so they can see and pay the invoices. They can be a team member to see all of the sites and create new ones, or they can be a collaborator that can only see specific sites that you assign to that particular person. Billing is fairly self-explanatory, where you're able to view all of your invoices, the invoice date, due date, total, and status, along with credit cards. If you hit this button here, you're able to add new payment methods to pay for things on the website and stuff like that. Under affiliate, they have an affiliate program so that you can recommend and get rewarded, but we're not going to go into that. You also have migrations, which is basically where you can view all of the requests that you've got. So you can also add them as well. If you add them, you're able to put the WP admin URL, so that's the WordPress admin URL, the username, password, and some notes, and then obviously exactly how we saw earlier, you would have the type of site. And this is where you can add migrations from website to website. And then under the support tab, it basically just tells you to open a support ticket. You need to email their specific Wordify support. So not the WordPress support, you have to email Wordify. And then at the bottom here, we have My Profile, which when you click on this, it will simply take you to your email address, your first name and your last name. Under My Security, it will take you to your linked accounts, and you can also choose to enable two-factor authentication. You can also view your team profile, so you can view all the information like your address of where you are and the phone number. This is just a random phone number that it gives as an example. That isn't actually someone's phone number. And then change password and sign out. And very, very quickly going back here, you can also view the plan for all of your dev sites. You can see whether yours is a free or a premium account here, and also how much storage you've got. So you have a unlimited amount of websites in a sense, but obviously, as you can see, each website here that I've got takes up 71 meg. So that means we have about 2 gigabytes of total thing, or total storage rather, and we have 71 megabytes per website. So if your website's really, really small, obviously you can have a much larger amount. If it's big, you'll have a much smaller amount, but on the free plan, you're limited to 2,000, just so you know. And then at the bottom right, just to quickly show you this, it has a nice little intercom support chat where you're able to continue any conversations that you've had with previous support. You can start a new conversation or just search for help about the website. But that is about it for Wordify. So what do I think about Wordify? Now, I think it's very, very good. I think the way that they've managed to, seamlessly have ways to make your WordPress account hosted with all their Google Cloud servers and stuff like that, and also edit things to do with your website, such as themes and anything like that, is really, really good. The way that you're able to collaborate with people so that numerous people can work on the same website is really, really good. And I also like the fact that the billing is incredibly seamless. The affiliate program, if you do want to do that, you're able to earn rewards by using it, and that even if you do have trouble, you don't have to contact WordPress themselves. You can contact Wordify and they will help you with your individual issue on their own website. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.